Oh yeah, sexy biscuits. Nice.
Long boys blues, 1975. YouTubers on the rise, reviewing games late at night and sometimes friends. But Long boys blues, 1975.
Welcome to another PowKiddy X15 video where I'm slowly working my way through all the emulators on this handheld Android gaming device. As I always say, there are probably better ways to play these games or emulate these games, such as your Megadrive Minis and your Pis, but as many of you probably know, I have an affinity for Chinese knockoff tap. And you know what? Once you start unlocking some of the features on this machine outside of emulation, you can stream Xbox games on it. I'm not even going to attempt that, but there are videos, it doesn't run perfectly, but there are videos of this out there. But this is a really interesting machine. It's not without its faults, but at the same time, it's, you know, it is without a particularly high price. So what am I looking at in this video? I'm going to have a look at Outrun on the SEGA Megadrive. Same reasons apply, rules apply to this as I do when I look at other games on it, which is how is it going to handle the music, because the Megadrive may be emulated pretty much bang on with the Megadrive Mini, but there are still some issues with the sound, because the sound chip on the Megadrive is quite hard to emulate. Believe it, well, I say believe it or not, but if you've ever owned any of the At Games Megadrives, then you will understand that. So yeah, better ways to emulate games, but I like this. I like it a lot. Points for the quote. So yeah, Megadrive today. Outrun on the Megadrive is... Hello, get that off the screen, because obviously you can, if you want, play it with on-screen buttons, which I would not recommend. But Outrun on the Megadrive is a really good version. It's probably the best 16-bit ports. I mean, what's it got to fight against? The Amiga, Atari ST, they are not very good ports. I do like the PC. Yes, the PC Engine is not 16-bit. I know, we all know about the PC Engine. That's probably my favourite home port. Would I say this is more impressive? I don't know. The only thing is, I don't know what ROM this is actually, to be fair. Obviously it was released in 1991, so it's quite a while. Clearly I'm running it on my TV. It's quite a while after the arcade, but there are hacked ROMs which address the colour palette. I'm not sure why they went that route, but listen to the music. Yeah, I'm not sure why they changed the colour palette or stuff like that. The thing is, I can't see it right now, so I don't know. I doubt this is a hacked ROM, but I can't see it unless you're running side by side. It's a bit difficult to notice. Anyway, I'm waffling. Right, let's press start. So I'm going to play it with the analog stick, which is going to be a bit tricky because I'm going to have accelerate and brake on the buttons, and then left and right on the analog stick, but up is going to be gear shift, which, you know, you could argue, well, isn't that what it's like on the Megadrive? It's been ages since I've played it on the Megadrive. Probably, but you don't have the analog stick for doing all those things at once is not the greatest way to do it. I do like the way it puts out on TV. Look, puts out? That sounded awkward. It looks lovely. Start. Options. We're going with easy. Magical Sand Shower. Let's just check some of the music. Passing Breeze. It sounds alright to me at the moment. I don't know. I'm in the moments, that's the problem. So I'm sure there's people out there who can tell me this sounds awful or this runs awful. I don't know. I've literally just checked the buttons to work out the mappings and that's it. So let's come back. Oh, sorry, start, back. And anyone who knows Outrun, released in 1986, it's not so much a racing game, it's more of a racing experience. He went to Europe, didn't he, and just recorded loads of footage of just driving his car. Is it Yukazuki? I can't remember. And kind of made it into a gaming experience. It's iconic in the arcades. I remember seeing the cabinet for the first time and losing my friggin' mind. Right, that didn't look perfect there, did it? Push start button. We'll go with splash wave.
Get ready.
Right, I do like the title screen. That's impressive. Now, right, so I don't know why the colour changed then. You know, there's no sprite scaling hardware in the Megadrive, obviously, but this is one of the better, more impressive games to kind of try and pull it off. I mean, if only got to look at, well, to be fair, you can't really compare it to Turbo Outrun, because Turbo Outrun was done by Tier Tex, or Tier Shit, or Shit Tex. This looks like it's running alright. Again, your mileage might vary, because I haven't played it on the actual Mega Drive. It ages. It is on my my Mega Drive Mini, changed down, because my Mega Drive Mini's hacked. Changed back up, but they didn't include it, did they, in the initial bunch of games? Or did they? I can't remember. No, I don't think they did. I can't remember, because once you've hacked it, it becomes irrelevant. Right, where's my time? 21. This is really, really impressive. I forget how good looking a game this is. It doesn't seem to be running too bad for me. Right, what is it? Left is generally easier. Yeah, I know, call me a pussy. So obviously there's multiple routes, which is again a nice touch at the time in the arcades. Oh, I changed down accidentally again. This is what I mean about analog, but then analog is better than, ooh, D-pad. Because a D-pad on this is not really a D-pad, it's a collection of round buttons. Oh, bollocks, change down. Okay, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Ferraris don't like trees. Oh. I love it. It's like, what's it, she gets upset in the other Outrun games and stuff like that? Is it Outrunners or something? But it's like, bottom line is, you're sat in a bloke's 200 grand car. I think you're doing alright. Sounds alright to me, to be fair. I'm sure, again, people can correct me on that. And it looks like it's running alright. Oh, I don't know about there. Right. Such a nice place to be, the world of Outrun. Oh, change down. I keep forgetting that. That's the one thing. Mind you, you can map. Bluetooth a control pad to this. Maybe I should just get the Mega Drive one, you know, the... Who makes it? I forget. Oh, I'm down low again. That's what she said. Haha. That's the Ferrari for you, love. Oh, no, it's not running properly. You can see it there. Although, was there slow down in the original game? Balls! Right, what did we do? Not very well. Pretty poor, in fact. Course map. You're a course map. So yeah, I think this is a really good port. Whether it's running completely accurate or not, I'd have to fire up my Mega Drive Mini and do a comparison, which possibly I could have done it as a video, but I only just thought that literally just then. I love this bit here. It's like it's consoling you. Never mind, mate. Maybe you'll do better next time. Oh, that sounds a bit... Right, let's go the other direction, thing, stuff. Skip to the end. Fire. Magical sound shower. Sounds dirty. Right. Up. Here we go. The fact that it's got 2 tracks, if you think about it, 2 rows I should say. Quite impressive. Can we get over there? Oh, they merge into one anyway. Right, height. I'm really resisting you to do a Towley impression then. The controls are alright actually, it's just obviously you've got to be really careful about shifting. That's the unit, obviously. Yoink. Go easy on the tyres. Do you have any idea how expensive tyres were in the 80s for Ferraris? I'm talking to myself. Yeah, there are issues running it. It's not terrible. I shifted shit. I just got overtaken by a beetle. Right. Oink. Don't. I like the world. It's just a world where we just get up and walk it off. It's the 80s scene. None of this, you know, everyone's a pussy shit like today. Just get up and walk it off. I stood on a Lego, just get up and walk it off. That's what we got used to getting up and walking it off in the 80s, because we all stood on Legos all the time.
Checkpoint.
Oh. Change. Yeah, none of this health and safety obsessed bollocks. Flip your Ferrari, get up, walk it off, get back in. Change gear. Thank you. Oh, I'm not doing very well, am I? it change down automatically? I don't know. I'm getting up and I'm walking it up. Oh, seizure. That's not good. Are we going to go under the rocks and stuff? Is that this stage? That's when you find out the grunt of the system you're running on. I remember on the Spectrum it drops to like 1 frame a second. I still really love the Spectrum version though. I tell you what the thing about this version is, it's ever so slightly off, apart from me not being able to shift properly. It's the angle of the Ferrari in the road doesn't feel quite right. I think the PC Engine version gets it a little bit better, which is probably why... Oops, sorry for the buttons on the screen. What's wrong with the tree? It looks like a jellyfish. Probably why I prefer the PC Engine version. I think it gets the Ferrari better. Ooh, stay on the road. Nice orchard. Sorry about your barn. Points for the quote. These are fantastic. Bollocks. That is a bit annoying when it does that on the screen. Do you know what? Granted, I suck at this. I think clearly it's not running it perfectly. But it doesn't, to me, it honestly doesn't feel that bad. But anyway, I'm going to keep cracking on with all the emulators I can on this, one video at a time. As always, I'd love to know what you think. Do you have one of these handhelds? And what do you generally think about Outrun? And what's your favourite version? Oh, try not to panic. Try not to drop the X15 on the floor there. And when I say version, I mean like the old 8-bit and 16-bit versions. No jumping to 32-bit, kids. Anyway, as always, thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you later.